He looks over at you. Damn, bro, what happened to your arm?
Long story.
Wait, Gregor, you and Lucian are matching. Wait, it's the same. Wait, is it actually the same arm?
It's the same arm.
Yeah.
Rapper just kind of like grabs his left arm slowly, just like making sure it's still there.
Have I missed?
You're so dramatic. I swear to God. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh,
Everything
is the
comes
part
in
of the
threes.
are the other stuff? Is the other stuff in the box as well?
It is, yeah.
Okay. Oh, he slams this box on the table. Bradford, look.
You have my full undivided attention.
Okay. You just see inside a UT-looking device with a little thing, basically like a clasp at the end of it. It's for your trident. Since you keep asking me for it.
I feel kind of bad. That will not stop me though. He holds out his hands to receive that thing that he has no fucking clue how it operates. What is this? How's it do?
You attach it to the trident, and then when you throw it, it'll like how you use the UT. You just flick your wrist back, and it'll just kind of
sweet.
just come back to you. And then underneath, you just see this red ornate shield, and underneath it has basically the same mechanism as well.
Wait, hold on. Is it a trident and a shield that can both be thrown and return? Or am I misinterpreting that?
Oh shit!
You're hearing him.
It looks like this.
Aw. He goes over like very excited to like genuinely like heart struck. It's like, Lucian, you're so good. You're so nice. You're being so kind to me. And he fucking gets up before he can run away and gives you a hug.
Dying. He uses the arm and he pushes you away. And it's surprisingly stronger than you think.
Just hydraulics going off. Oh,
Sorry.
no, that's good. That's really good.
Oh,
Thank you.
Well, of course. It's honesty is the least I can do.
Hey, that is pretty good. But, like, you kind of just stole my thunder.
Oh,
Sorry, bud.
That's okay. This is important.
Do you
Anyways.
have thunder to begin?
He, like, throws his leg up on the table and leans over on it. So, when it comes to talk to y'all, because, like, I wasn't sure if we're going to get y'all back next year.
Mm-hmm.
But I told the captain that y'all were going to win out here.
Well, yeah, that's because we are.
Even though our enemies are, maybe a little bit stronger than us at the moment. But
Squint.
he said he wants to wait and see just to make sure.
This is code.
Yeah, can
So,
I
like,
stare at him
no.
awkwardly? Like, is
Don't
he-
disappoint.
Just don't.
Yeah, roll an insight.
Let's insight that bitch. I don't. Yeah, no, he's just wishing us good luck.
Holy
Damn.
shit!
oh my god, guys! What the fuck?
Oh my
Yeah, okay,
god.
follow up to
Guys,
that.
what
Well, I
the
guess it doesn't
fuck?
really matter if he doesn't have his ring on, but like the
Oh
over the
my
top
God.
gesture, can we see if he has his
What
ring on?
the fuck?
It's so bad.
Okay,
That is
you know what? Are we doing the fight thing
terrible.
today? Like
That
within
is
24 hours?
No, we're not doing the fight. I
All
don't
right,
think,
so
but-
Can you
real
roll for Doran? Okay, never mind.
Thanks, Bradford.
Thank you, Bradford.
Criminy.
Jiminy
Yeah, that's rough.
Christmas.
So, yeah, Bradford, you think you pick up what he's putting down?
Mm-hmm.
He's not sure yet, but any bit of proof, he's ready to jump on it.
Gotcha.
Alright. Well, anyways, that's all I had to say. Hey, I won't see y'all out there, necessarily. But I'll be out there.
So ominous.
What?
But it's encouraging. Bradford leans back a little bit and holds out his fist for a fist bump.
Yeah, bro. Never leave you hanging. Would never.
Hell yeah.
Anyways, I'll be out there for juniors down there. But I'm gonna see if there's still slots for security for y'all's match.
Ooh.
Security.
Yeah, just in case, y'all get too wounded, get ambushed by a dark one, we need to jump in.
Right, of course.
Alright. This is not to the
Someone
death.
accidentally gets killed.
Okay, maybe it's slightly to the death.
It's not supposed to be to the death, but it's not like you're using dull weapons.
Very true.
Oh, we were supposed to bring sharp ones.
Alright, Mr. Fisticuffs.
Leave it to the guy with the blunted tip sword.
Actually, wait, that's a fucking good point.
I'd wink, but I'm wearing an eye patch.
Is it winking like anytime you blink in that? This is beside the point.
You just see him do like the brain explosion emoji. I never thought about that. Kind of want that person wing.
Well, if you ever want to join the one-eyed world,
He starts walking away. Do you think they blink with like their empty socket? Ugh.
Ugh, that's gross.
So who is that?
That was Lucky. He helped us in the missions around Lake Miri. He's one of the lieutenants for Brain Capsulosis.
Corvallis.
You don't know.
Corvallis.
He's a good bloke.
As you say that, you look down there and see him doing a secret handshake with Quentin.
When do they have time to? It takes like 5 minutes for him.
I did ask him to train with knives with Quentin.
Yeah, fair enough. It's a perfect
He
dexterity.
dedicated all that time to.
Nothing of value was gained.
Hey, no, that's valuable. Secret handshakes.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Goes deep.
You're right.
Hey, I have a question for you.
Mm.
Do we know that they're not going to let Michael compete yet?
You don't.
Okay.
Last thing. Crash, I see you sitting down here.
Yeah, just hanging with Adrian.
As you sit down, he slides a drink over your way. Welcome to the center of the world, where everyone's watching.
This is the center of the world. So much as total map makers.
It will be soon.
How you reckon?
He points up there. The sisters will arrive somewhat soon. And when the events kick off, he just holds his hands open. There'll be large projections throughout all the cities of light. So we'll have quite the crowd.
With a whistle at that. All the eyes of the cities of light, huh? For every match?
Every match.
How do you know this?
It's my job to know things.
Touche. You ever seen one of these before?
They held one some 10 years ago when the classes lined up perfectly, and there was a good reason to. Typically, he says, taking a sip of his drink, whenever you're trying to lobby for something, try to gain some greater value, hold a show of competence. Now that it's been a few years and people have started to forget how important your work is, it's time to remind them.
Gonna smirk at that. Would be nice.
I need your deck to my
So, you got any bets running?
Well, if things go as I am sure they're planned, Captain Maven should win. And Captain Diana as well.
Ooh. Captain Diana being Captain Riker? I don't know about that. Maybe I
You
got
misunderstand me. As planned.
Ah. As planned. Yeah.
Think of the narrative surrounding it, Clint. The gargantuan versus the small. Humanity struggle over darkness.
Right. So what's the narrative for Diane and Riker?
Natural talent of a Mistwalker versus a skill everyone can learn in Hemocraft.
Blood and water.
It's not accepted quite so freely outside of your compounds. But
For good reason.
to show there's progress out there that people can make without needing to be born special. That's quite the endorsement for what you're doing. Might yield more research into the topic. He takes a sip, but that doesn't factor in one important thing.
Good thinks on it for a moment, but just sort of gives up. So what's the angle?
A captain's pride. Not one of them will take one step back. So, to the victor goes the spoils.
The victor go the spoils, and he'll raise his drink at that. An interesting time. These events aren't happening concurrently with our match, are they? We'll still be able to get a peek.
You should be able to see everyone except the captains Riker and Diana, as you'll be getting prepped before then.
Shit. Oh well, this will just have to suffice for Captain Maven. What do you reckon for the other? What do you reckon for the other matches?
I mean, from what I heard, your underclass, your juniors, they went through quite the trial. I don't suspect any other year ones will have anything close to that. I would wager that it will be a slaughter in your favor. Essentially, showing how valuable the training is. Your underclass, your juniors who have went through so much, and another class who is as close to a normal, regular, everyday soldier as you could find.
What happened with the underclass at Eastwatch? Because I heard some interesting rumors. Is it going to be a fair matchup?
Haven't heard much out of their way, but I know they lost their captain in the year. So, a new captain's been promoted. Not exactly a... He sort of looks back and forth trying to think of the word to use. Not exactly a predictable choice. But it seems like the Grand Watcher vouched for Captain Kelrindal. So he got the spot. His underclass will be the one that steps in. But I don't imagine any first years will have enough experience to measure up to yours.
Interesting. Have you heard any interesting things about the new captain, Kelwindal? Imagine no one has a later claim to flame like Maven does, but anything?
He takes a sip. I've heard little. To be honest, he's relatively unknown, but I've heard he comes from the same clan as Mr. Dieter. God's rest his soul.
Oh. He's in a better place now. He said lying through his teeth.
You just see Adrian as he holds up a glass before taking a sip. But I do have another bit of information to share that might be of a little bit of assistance.
I'll take anything and everything.
One of the blood cloaks. His name is Thatcher. Very curious individual.
Curious like me, or something weird?
Something to use to your advantage. From what I understand, he hasn't mastered anything beyond a Tier 1 Soul Flare. And that is called Armistice.
That's his flair.
Waits for you to inquire more.
Putting me on
Drama queen.
dramatic edge here. Are you sure?
Armistice has one ability.
What's the
It
ability?
makes all of his weapons disappear.
All of his weapons?
He nods. No one else. Only his.
What sort of soul flare is this?
Precisely. If souls, as you say, are a representation of who you are, I think it's fair to say that he might be running from what he's truly called to do.
He's a pacifist. How credible is this information? Because it seems weird.
Precisely. A soul flare that is of no use in combat and actively only makes you worse isn't exactly very common, but something you might want to be aware of so you're not surprised.
Gotcha.
Or, rather, that you know nothing outside of what is seen will come your way.
Gotcha. Appreciate it.
Always. Have you kept up with your playing?
I have. I mean, you and I had a bit of back and forth in Andorra, but could always be better. He shrugs. I think I'm having some trouble finding the right muse. But he shrugs.
Aren't we all?
Maybe someday that'll change.
He just raises a glass, takes another sip. That said, I'm not sure how long I will be here for.
We're too far out from the light for you.
He just does a slight nod, and I can already feel the sickness coming on.
Well, maybe once the Sisters of Light get here, you'll feel at ease.
That would be nice. I wouldn't mind seeing at least the initial events happen.
I'm sure we can figure something out. With this many Cathars in the room, someone's gotta know something.
Someone knew something, it might have been solved 100 years ago.
It's unprecedented time, Adrian. You never know. But you and I have been hanging out pretty frequently as of recent, so not much to catch up on. Appreciate the info. I think I'm gonna go tell my brothers and sisters.
Of course. If I can help you in any way, do not hesitate to ask.
Will do. Takes his leave.
He nods and goes back to conversation with Emiria. With that, let's take a 5-minute break as I switch devices so my wife can play Dino game.
Hey,
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
Fair enough.
Perfect. Let me get chips and dip.
Yeah. Hot dog, I got a fucking Captain America shield. What was I taking?
Were you there post game last Sunday, Craig?
No, because I was sick.
All
So
right.
Garth gave me like some tidbit that the Eastwatch class is going to be against Watchmen, not underclass Watchmen.
Yeah, they're gonna bring in ringers, being like, "These are our cadets and it's or recruits," and it's
Yeah.
like, these are fucking grown adults.
We're gonna have to have faith in our underclass. Simple
Simple as.
Queen and simple as Queen and simple and Queen by Tada Hikaru. Mostly
They're
just 'cause
also-
we can't influence it. Aside from
We could.
calling it out, we can call it out, but in
they're
a
also
way,
gonna bar Michael from competing.
that's fine. To be honest, because like Michael is a. I don't know if I want Michael in the God's Eye, given his nature. We don't know how he'll react in that.
Yeah, that is very much a crapshoot.
And
Well,
given how
there's,
other-
training
another-
him to master his soul player, the first one anyway.
in normal conditions though, but the God's Eye is like is the only point in the entire world right now that is like a direct link up into the cosmos. So like if
Yeah.
any anomalies are gonna happen, it's gonna be in there. And given last time Michael fiended out, we had to literally chase him down and assault him as upperclassmen. I don't know if that's wise. And honestly, if he's out of the exhibition match, that means he could be somewhere where other people that we want to keep safe are. You know? So he could keep them safe.
We do know that our underclass is going first, and we're at
Yeah.
last. So we could give the underclass our magic item.
I think they're happening eventually concurrently, aren't they?
No, there's going to be intermissions. At least that's what I talked about.
Okay. If that's the case, then yeah, we could turn over some stuff.
I believe it
Yeah, like-
was underclass. I can't remember what was second.
Underclass, then the captain exhibitions, then us. And from how Adrian described it, Diana and Riker are the second of that two-set dueling. So it'll go underclass, Maven versus Severus, Diana versus Riker, then us. So
Yeah,
they would have to finish their match, and then we would have to get our shit back.
Yeah,
And
so
then-
we could give them things like the codex or the belts of the games.
I think that's fair. I don't think I'd turn over the Hollow Blade because it's maybe potentially cursed.
Yeah, and they're going to a cosmic place that might get weird.
Yeah. And we can't give them any graduation gifts because those are sold out, so... Can we give them our rings? No, that's not how that works, I don't think.
We could give them the standard.
We could give them the standard, I have that on me.
Yeah, we wouldn't have it for our own, more than likely.
We can probably get them back in time the way they're structured, is what I was saying.
Well, how long is the...
Well, the standard can't be used for 1d4 rest, so maybe not that
right.
one. Specifically
Yeah,
the
that one.
standard.
Yeah, the standard's the one and done.
Well, if it's short rest, then we could just spam short rest.
Just like over the course of an hour, we will have this.
Yeah, so it depends on how you...
Technically, 1 hour is either one long rest or 4 short rests.
I will also say, I don't think the thing Adrian just said is true.
What? Which part?
Thatcher.
That's true. That was
Yeah, I think he's a trickster, 100%. He's gonna be like, "See, I have no weapons," and then he's gonna fuck you up.
We can work with that, though. If he wants to surrender, then we can like, okay, yeah, we accept your surrender, and we all blast him. Surrender
sweet. Get
accepted.
him.
Surrender
Here's the thing.
accepted.
Here's
Alright,
the
now
thing.
toss him on a boat going out ashore.
That might be a double fake out. Because of course you would blast the unarmored enemy. So maybe,
Yeah,
just
he might
maybe,
be
there's
like
something else.
he might be like a distraction while they set up a play.
Potentially, but there's only one way to find out. And that depends entirely on how he plays himself as Thatcher. There's no way a Blood Cloak is a pacifist. I refuse to believe that.
Yeah, well, like Dayron told us they kill somebody or like they really fuck up one of their own to get their fucking cloak. So
Mm.
They got to be like top of your class kind of thing.
I don't think top of the class because they're on the same class, but there's probably some sacrificial lambs to get you up there.
yeah, like there's some kind of intense combative
Back
training
stampede,
where
Yeah.
You have to eat each other, kind of shit.
Yeah, if it's they put in 100 people in a class and only 20 members are coming out, sort of deal.
Gotcha.
And Diana won't care which 20. I do have to prep myself because I remembered earlier this morning while I was grabbing a shower. Quinn still has a one-on-one talk with the Grand Watcher. Yeah, and then O was like, I'll start hoping you forgot, and I was gonna blindside you with it, and I'm just like, I almost did. I almost forgot.
You were this close.
Oh yeah, I was like almost at like 3 hours before session.
I also had the idea that maybe we could get Erica to cook up something that we could get to the underclass.
We should be able to. She's based out of My Alchemist, and she's definitely 5th level in it, and she gets all of her shit back on the short rest. Welcome back.
Welcome back. What if the Grand Watcher has a really silly voice? How tragic would that be?
You found me!
I hear you're betrayers!
You found out my plan!
I am the Grand Watcher.
Wub, twoo, wub.
I am the Grand Watcher of the Black Watch.
Do not laugh at my silly voice.
Respect my authority!
Respect my authority.
God, we so
Goodness.
quickly go to memeing the fuck out of all of O's
It-
characters.
It's a coping mechanism, because if we play them down, they aren't as imposing on us.
You're right.
I want to hang out with Yuzman, but I guess it's probably good that I didn't.
Why is my thing constantly beeping in my ear?
I don't know.
Hey guys, welcome back to.
Need more people, alright? Well, we were fucking around.
Yeah, the book looks
Indeed.
good.
Hey Crash, I think you said you wanted to play a song when you arrived.
Oh! You okay. You're lucky I remember
Is it
Remember
fucking
that.
the Imperial March? What's going on?
No.